What's up, guys? SW here. It's day 3 of my project. Um, I have a tripod. It came in the mail now, but Texas is under state of emergency. It's craziness. But anyways, so I figured I'd show y'all what I got going on up here and what's popping, so you can see, what's happening. Let's get it. Right, so there's the opening. I had to turn the power off to the smoke detector and cut the cord, pull that out. I have the ladder going upward in the orientation of the pull down ladder. So when you pull it down, you'll be closer to here. You'll pull down, then you'll climb up this way. This is the last board I have to put up. It's a framing board. So what I did, basically pretty crude but effective. So I added a whole bunch of screws. A screw has probably about a 80-pound weight capacity. So the more screws, the better. You can see I have screws pretty much everywhere. This is the header right here. You'll come in to the opening. I'm going to put flooring down, a little crawl space, and that's just because we're going to wire the house and it'll give us a little extra storage. But what I got going on, this is the left side. It's double frame to the ceiling joist. I had to cut the joist here, and then what I did was use 2x4s to transfer the load down, and I had a whole bunch of scrap, so I kind of just 2x4 the crap out of everything everywhere. I put a purlin up to help support and transfer some of the weight. All right, over here I did the same thing. It's a double header. I had some extra brackets, so I just threw the bracket up. I'm probably gonna take it down, but yeah, I did the same thing. Screwed it here, put a purlin here. Have the wood adhered, shimmed right here. Oh yeah, so I have some lag bolts also in here. A counterboard. I didn't counterboard here, but the wood started showing early signs of fraying, so I didn't want to pull it out and put it back in the board. So what I'm gonna do is I have the counterboard on that piece of frame right there. That's gonna go up and mate to this. And then I'll be ready for the ladder. I have my tripod, so I'll set the tripod up and try to get y'all to see what's going on. I also just bought a GoPro camera. I'll do a review on that. But you see it's headered up over there. The 2x6s are going across the span. Also, the funny things you learn. So there's my flue to my water heater. It's not connected. We found that out when we came up here and started looking. Also, which I like that. So I don't like the fact that my flue is disconnected, but they did put a secondary vent, an air vent in the room. You don't see that too often. But yeah, it's gonna be a decent little space. Here's my extra lag bolts right here. Brought the chainsaw up to do some demo. Alright, so I have the ladder up in there. This is where my smoke detector was. These two brakes right here was where the load bearing support was. And the drywall was nailed into it, so when I removed the support, it tore the drywall off in those spots. But I have it up. There's a few problems design wise. I brought it further to the attic or to the utility closet. That's because I wanted to put in this space a light, because it gets so dark in this little hallway. But let me open it up, show you what's going on so far. Okay, so I have it. It's here. I gotta shim the frame and put my screws and lag screws in. But one of the main issues is right here. It's too tall, so I have to trim off an inch. It's too tall. I'll have to trim off an inch right there, and that'll get me the clearance easier there. Also, the door, I had to take it off the hinge so it could clear it. So I have to swap the track. So instead of the door opening to the left, that way it'll open this way. And then the next concern is due to the water heater being right here, the feet don't fold. There's one more track of feet that's supposed to be here. There's three. There's actually the stationary here, the one hinge here, and then a second hinge at the bottom where the feet flaps down. There's not enough space for the third. It'll hit the water heater there and up top. So I'm probably going to come up with a track system, something to mount some legs here just to slide down to complete the goal or the span.